Well, for me, it's I get to do what I love and get paid for it. And then for others, it's the biggest transformation of their life. It's access to their story. It's seeing what's running their life. It's seeing how life could be lived if they had that chance. So that's literally where it's at.
So, like you mentioned, you get paid to do what you love. Money seems to be really important to you. Are you only in it for the money?
No, no, of course not. But money's been a big part of not being good enough. So, doing it for others has been easy. Doing it for myself is new to me. It's a big deal. So I'm super happy to do what I love and get paid for it without having somebody else to, be like, oh, Art, come be part of my seminar, come be part of my workshop, my retreat. So I get to have my own, do what I love, not worry about, oh, am I getting paid for it or anything like that, and just show up and be great and deliver what I promise.
So, when people come into your seminar, what are you expecting them to get? What is it that makes it all worth it for them?
Well, one, access to a life they didn't even know they wanted, right? Sometimes you see the resistance when people actually have an opportunity to choose the life that they want and they're not ready for it, and that's okay. So whether people are left with, it's okay for them to be where they are, because some people haven't ever heard that either, right? Everyone's always telling them, change this about yourself, change that about yourself. So to actually be in full acceptance, know what that even looks like without judging yourself or judging anybody else. And then if you do discover other levels you want to play on, to see what it takes to create that and actually live that life. That's where it's at.
Now, when it comes to changing your story,
Mm-hmm.
tell me a little bit about that. What is a story exactly, and how has that impacted people's lives?
Well, I'm going to say there's more than one way to get there. So a story could look like a trauma that you've had, reoccurring patterns. It could look like, something usually happens and then you have a reaction to that. It can even be as simple as you're in school and they tell you, oh, in order to be something in this world, you have to go be something and go get this job and do and accomplish something in order to be. And how you interpret it without even realizing it is what you're agreeing to essentially is, I'm not enough as I am. I'm not enough as today, right now. I need to do something in order to get something, in order to be something, right? So then once you acknowledge that that's the story, you look at the agreements you've made, and I'll simplify it. I wish when we were kids, somebody told us to occasionally check in on the stories we live by, check in on the things that we create. Because if, for example, I want to play it safe because I learned that it's better for me not to say anything, because when I say something, I get in trouble, right? What age did I come up with that story? And so now I'm 41 years old. I'm not worried about getting in trouble for anything I say, unless I say something to directly harm another human being or cause some kind of chaos. I'm not worried about anyone yelling at me or getting mad. I don't need you to agree with what I'm saying. What's beautiful is I stand in my own power. I don't need validation. I don't need agreement. I don't need anyone to like me. I see what I see for myself. And that's the gift I want to give to the world, that you're good just as you are, perfect just as you are. You come and you go just as you need to. We don't agree with how things play out because we want it to go our way. But other than that, it's perfect.
Practically, what are the seminars? What do they look like?
Okay, so 3 days, 10 hours a day, first you have to acknowledge and accept your current story. We'll do that in a group environment. So you'll get to share with others. You get to see that you're not alone in what you're going through. A lot of people are going through their own version of it. Some people will have stories that work great for themselves individually, but don't work in the groups they're trying to be in, or don't work in the families they're a part of. So first will be the acceptance, and then you'll take what's working and continue doing that. And then whatever's not working, you'll have a chance to accept that it's been whatever it's been up until now, and then move forward and create a new story or add to your story. And I'll give you a simple example of that. So in my win-win-win, I didn't realize I was being a lone wolf, right? And I'm used to doing things on my own or hiring people. So it was always transactional. And so now I've created People show up in my life, they want to contribute, they want to co-create, and that's just something I have faith in and I've agreed to. And so good people show up in my life and offer things without me going, oh, what is this going to cost me, right? Or what is it they actually want from me, because I don't know. So it's eliminated all of that. And this is literally what the workshops and retreats are all about. And the difference between the workshop and the retreat is the workshop is more of a class-like environment. You do your time, come back the next day, go through the course. And then the retreat's more like the best experiences of your life. So there's men's retreats, women's retreats, couples retreats, open retreats. When I'm in the US, I'll be doing Costa Rica, Mexico, in the US, of course. And then when I'm in Armenia, I'll be doing Italy, France, Germany, Greece, and Armenia. And so the retreats will be 5-day, 7-day, and it'll include everything that quality of life has to offer while you're taking these classes.